Before starting the video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, share with your friends and like the video. Thanks for your support. Now let's go to the video. The Car of the Year winning Lucid Air has impressive performance, no matter how you configure it. But the Sapphire version is the most powerful and driver-oriented of them all. Following the Air all-electric luxury car's debut, for the 2022 model year, Lucid created the Sapphire sub-brand to highlight its sporty capabilities. When the Lucid Air Sapphire becomes available for the 2024 model year, it'll be the most powerful sedan in the world. Key competitors include the Mercedes-AMG EQS, Porsche Taycan Turbo S, and Tesla Model S Plaid. What we think? Already extremely impressive. The Lucid Air becomes even more so for 2024. With the arrival of the new hypercar-chasing Sapphire model. It's shockingly quick in a straight line, but that was true of other Lucid Air configurations, too. Rather, the Air Sapphire gains handling precision and agility that its counterparts can't match, thanks to its exclusive triple-motor powertrain, enhanced chassis, and revised software controls. Getting back into an Air Grand Touring performance model. After our first drive of the Sapphire, the difference was night and day. The gemstone-named car felt more firm, stable, and sharp, like a proper performance sedan should. These attributes shouldn't be taken as a knock against the Lucid Air models available previously. Those still offer plenty of comfort, impressive technology, alluring design, and long range with fast recharging. Between the front and trunk, there's a great deal of cargo space, and the passenger compartment offers plenty of legroom. Although taller occupants may need to slouch, the Air's underfloor battery pack somewhat raises the seating position. The available glass roof is very cool, but lets in lots of light and heat compared to metal-roofed models. Furthermore, drivers accustomed to luxury cars from established automakers may find the Air slightly rough around the edges. Although the Air in our long-term review fleet is a pleasure to drive and overall solid, a few hardware and software vagaries indicate that it's a first-effort car. Considering it's a first effort, though, the Air is even more excellent. It's a fantastic starting point as Lucid continues to develop itself and its model lineup. What is Lucid Sapphire? Much like BMW has M and Mercedes-Benz has AMG, Lucid now has a dedicated performance division, Sapphire. The name connotes luxury and rarity, much like the precious stone. Certain historic American race cars have been painted blue, typical of Sapphires, drawing a connection between the color and high performance. Lucid leans into its California heritage, and the state's official gemstone is benitoite, a blue mineral sometimes mistaken for sapphire. Perhaps it's thus no surprise that the 2024 Lucid Air Sapphire will feature many blue design cues. This car will be the first of many to come from the new Sapphire division. How powerful, how fast? Big power and serious speed come standard on every Lucid Air. The slowest one we've tested was the 620 HP Touring version, which needed 3.1 seconds to hit 60 miles per hour. Meanwhile, the 1050 HP Grand Touring Performance is the quickest, launching to 60 miles per hour in just 0.7 seconds. The Air Sapphire promises to be even quicker still. Output from its triple-motor powertrain is rated at 1,234 horsepower and 1,430 pounds FD. But as we learned in our first drive of an Air Sapphire prototype, it's handling, not speed, that's improved the most by the dual-motor rear axle. That said, in our first test of said Sapphire prototype, it launched to 60 miles per hour in 0.2 seconds and continued on through the quarter mile. in 9.2 seconds at 157.1 miles per hour. It's 0.1 seconds slower to 60 miles per hour than the mighty Tesla Model S Plaid, but quicker by the same amount in the quarter mile, and traveling 4.9 miles per hour faster. We got an even better taste in our first drive of the production car. This feels like an all-time great. 3 motors, like a Tesla Model S Plaid. Like the most powerful Tesla models, the Lucid Air Sapphire uses 3 motors, 2 at the rear axle and 1 up front. Combined output from this electric AWD powertrain measures at least 1,200 horsepower. Quite a lot more than the Model S Plaid's 1,020 horsepower. But insane power isn't the only advantage of this setup. The Lucid Air Sapphire's rear megawatt drive unit can provide torque vectoring between the 2 rear wheels, promising handling and responsiveness that's said to be better than with rear wheel steering. Big frunk, bigger trunk. The Lucid Air has a frunk with 9.9 cubic feet of capacity and a large trunk with 20.1 cubic feet of capacity. It's possible that the Sapphire version's motors are larger and will take up some of that space, but likely not much, if any at all. Is the Lucid Air self-driving car? The Lucid Dream Drive suite of driver assist and active safety tech comes on every Air model. Among these features are adaptive cruise control, lane keep assist, blind spot monitoring, automatic emergency braking, and rear cross-traffic alert. The Air's numerous exterior cameras provide for a 360-degree view when parking and a semi-autonomous parking system. Although the 2024 Air Sapphire doesn't have full self-driving capabilities yet, it comes equipped with the hardware necessary for the Dream Drive Pro Level 3 hands-free system to eventually come online via software update. Transforming wheels. Unique wheels distinguish the Sapphire from other Lucid Air models. They measure 20 inches up front and 21 inches in the rear, shod in specially developed Michelin Pilot Sport 4S tires. Although the wheels look fantastic, they might be better if unseen specifically, when long range takes priority over performance and style. That's because the wheels come with carbon fiber accented aero covers, which reduce turbulence and extend the Air Sapphire's range. The aero covers can be installed or removed by hand. Activate stealth mode. Every car looks good with some blacked out design details, especially the Lucid Air when it's equipped with the optional stealth package. The aptly named package adds a dark finish to many details on the car, such as the roof, lower body trim, wheels, and headlights and taillights. As an electric car, the Lucid Air is already very quiet, but the stealth package makes it even more, well, stealthy. Lucid Air Sapphire range and charging. The Air Sapphire uses the same 118 kWh battery pack as the Air Grand Touring. However, given its greatly increased power, reported range reads 427 miles compared to the Grand Touring's 516-mile rating. Even so, it should be able to recharge at the same rate, a seriously impressive 300 kilowatts, if not more, assuming the charging station is actually working as it should. How much? Expect the 2024 Lucid Air Sapphire to start at about $249,000. It can be reserved now with a $25,000 deposit. That's quite a massive leap from the rest of the range, which starts with the $82,400 with AWD and can be reserved with just $300. Pros and cons. Pros: world's most powerful sedan, luxurious design and materials, fast charging, long range. Cons: headroom is tight, Glitchy software. Roasting under the glass roof.